So, dear students, today we will see about different management related things, different basic managerial things. Okay, so starting of that, first we need to know what is management. So, from the name management, you can understood that to manage something to manage something by a group of people, okay, that is called management. So many researcher, many industrialists, they have give they have given many few definitions of management. Okay, so here are the few definitions of management. So first, management is the art of getting things done through and with people in formally organized groups. So, what is management? Management is the art of getting things done through and with people in formally organized groups. Okay. So management means to accomplish some things, to accomplish some work, to accomplish some task through and with people, means by using manpower, with the help of manpower, with the help of different people, and those people are under formally organized groups, with people in formally organized groups. So those people, they are under some organized group. Who will organized group means there will be different groups, and one group will look after one part of the system, and another group will look after another part. Suppose if we talk about and manufacturing industry, so in manufacturing industry there are many groups need to be there, like one group who will look after the raw material, one group will look after the machines, one group will look after the different processes. Then after processes, after manufacturing, what are the inspections or what are the correction is needed for that, another, suppose another organized group is there. Then to deliver that your product to your customer, there another for organized group is there. So there are many groups depending on the organization, depending on what type of work you are doing, depending on what type of industry you are belong to. So management is the art of getting things done through and with people in formally organized groups. There is another definition, like management is the art of getting things done through and with people. Mary Parker said that. Then, in another way, Taylor has said that management is the art of knowing what you want to do and then seeing that is done in the best and cheapest way. So, management means you need to know what you are going to do, and after that, if you know what you need to do, then accordingly you will work on that and you will accomplish that work. So you will accomplish that work in best possible way, but in cheapest way, so that your production cost or service cost or the cost related to do this that thing, to that work, to fulfill that service, that cost should be as low as possible, should be cheapest. Okay, that is said by Taylor. Then again, uh, Lawrence told that management is the accomplishment of results through the efforts of other people. So accomplishment of results through the efforts of other people. So what do you mean by results? Results of different people work, hard work, physical work, their knowledge, their activity, and at the same time the result of your machines, or if you are service providing the related things to provide that service. Okay, so accomplishment of results which you are said that you will do this work or you will provide this service. So that is the results through the efforts of other people, through the efforts of the people of that organization or industry. Okay, so that is known as management. Management is the accomplishment of results through the efforts of the other people. Then again, he, uh, Henry Fayol told that management is to manage, is to forecast and plan, to organize, to command, to coordinate and control. So Henry told in a detailed way. Henry told about management in more detailed way. Henry told management is to manage, is to forecast and plan, to organize, to command, to coordinate and control. So, management, what he do? Actually, he explain management or he give definition of management according to the function need to be done by the people on management group. So, management is a in management you need to forecast, and as per the forecast, as per your work plan, sorry, as per the what you need to do, you need to do some plan. You need to make your plan. Then according to plan, you need to organize. You need to give command to your people, to your machines, to your system. You need to coordinate to do all the systematic work and to control. Not only coordinate, not only command, you need to control. You need to have control over your system, over your people. Okay. So management is to manage, to forecast and plan, to organize, command, coordinate and control. So these are the few definitions of management. So I hope you people having some idea what what is a management, what is actually management do. Few idea you have, some basic idea. Okay. So next, see what is the importance of management. So management has been important to the daily lives of people and to the organizations. The importance of management may be traces with the following. So management is an important part of daily life of the people and of the organization or industry. So you can distinguish or you can trace the importance of management in following ways. Like first, effective utilization of resources. Effective utilization of resources. Then development of resources. First, one by one, I will go. Like effective utilization of resources. Whatever resources you have to utilize that resource. That resource maybe I think in the previous classes we have discussed what is resources is. Resources is like what is the raw material you have, what is the manpower you have, what is the financial power or financial capability you have. You have to use all your resources in most effective way and most optimized way. Okay. Then development of resources. So not only that you will utilize your resources in the best possible way, but at the same time you have to make new resources, you have to develop resources so that in future you will not be looking forward for other people to supply you resources, right? So that's why you need to develop new resources, or the existing resources you need to extend that. You need to increase the quantity of the resources. Next, it your management they ensures continuity of the in the organization. So a organization or in a industry, there is not all their work is not to finish one, suppose one task. Their plan or their aim should continue that task, that work. in future also. That's why the management, they look after the continuity in the organization, or they ensures the continuity of the work or the service you are providing or the product you are making. You should keep making, or you should keep providing those services, should continue. Then integrating various interest groups, integrating various interest groups. So those, in a organization, many groups are there. Many people, one group of people are from, suppose, financial part. They look for financial things, and one set of people, they look after the manufacturing thing. They look after production thing. So those interest groups, those groups, you need to integrate among them, so that a scientific way, a scheduled way, in scheduled time, you can finish your work, or most possible way, most best optimized way, you can use your resources. That's why you need to integrate, you need to keep communicate with the different people, and you need to finish your work. So that is another importance of management, that integrating various interest groups. Then stability in the society. So when we one in the organization or industry doing some work, doing producing something or providing something, they need to stable, they need to find place in the society, so that their life, the organization life, organization name or industry name, industry's life will getting increases, will getting, uh, means in the society there is some name, there is, they need to be stable in the society, so that they can sustain the competition, and they can provide good product or good services. Okay. So for stability in the society, management will look onto this, right? So again, different writers, different industrialists, they have said different functions of management. So in this table, in short, we have explained it here. In short, functions of management. Henry Fayol told that management functions are planning, organizing, commanding, coordinating, and controlling. Planning, organizing, commanding, coordinating, controlling. So these are the management functions. So I think all of you have know about these words. You all know what is planning, organizing, commanding, coordinating, and controlling. That is already we have discussed in this Henry Fayol. He already written this. We have discussed what is organizing, what is command, what is coordinate, and what is control. Then Luther told that he mentioned management functions in a short word, short term, like POSD CORD, POSD code. What is that? That is planning, organizing, then staffing, then directing, then coordinating, reporting. CO means coordinating, right? Then reporting, then directing. So these are the functions of the management of an organization. Then Davis told that planning, organizing, and controlling. He, in short, told what is the functions of management. So, and I again, Bridge told that management functions are planning, organizing, motivating, coordinating, and controlling. So one new term we have got, that motivating. So motivate others, motivate the people associated with the organization. It is also task of a management. Okay, and also not only the people associated with that specific organization, but outside people from an organization by the work of their management, other outside people can also get motivated to construct their own business, to construct their own organization. Okay, so motivating is also another function of management. And Kuntz, he told that planning, organizing, staffing, leading, and controlling, these are the functions of management. So again, another new term, leading. So leading is you have to lead in your society. You have to lead in your business field, in your the service field. Okay, so that you can get more stable place in the organization. So these are the management functions by different writers, different industrialists. Now, so what are the different managerial skills or managerial levels you need in an organization? Okay, so first is technical skills. What are the different skills needed? Like technical skill, then human skill, conceptual skill, design skill. So what are those? Technical skill means to provide a service or to make a product or equipment. You need to have technical skill. Then only you can make that product. Suppose in a your one organization having dealing with different non-traditional machining processes, different advanced manufacturing processes. So for them, they need to know different advanced machine, how that process is going on, how to operate those machines, or suppose uh, in a power generator industry, they need to know how to operate that machines and how to get those inputs and how to increase the output. So those technical knowledge they must have. Then human skills. Every organization, every management, there without human involvement, it is it is almost impossible to complete that work. So human skills is need to give command, to control, okay, to run those machines or system. Then conceptual skills. So conceptual skills is needed if you want to make a new thing, new that may be uh, a product, that may be a service. So when we discuss about managerial things, then you need to remember that in organization or management, there may be two types: who provide services or who provide product or equipment. So in conceptualized skills means if to stand in a competitive market, you always need to develop new product, new services. You need to attract the customers. Also you need to fulfill the customer needs, the present days demand. So for that, to fulfill those things, you need to idea something, you need to conceptual those idea, those innovative idea. Suppose you think something in your mind that this machine can be developed in that way. No, then that will work better than the present existing one. So for that, that concept, those dream or those thinking, you need to keep those thinking and you need to make it real. So from your thinking, from your dream, you need to conceptualize. Conceptualize means whatever you think in your mind, that should be converted to the real things. For that, you need to have conceptual skills. Okay. Then design skills. So design skill again, if you have some idea to convert it in the real life, you need to design that. At the same time, if you have existing product, existing service, to modify that, to advancing that, to make it more modern, you need to develop some new equipment or new design you need to install in that. So for that you need to have idea how to design, you have to have knowledge about design, okay, and the skills also. Okay, so these are the managerial skills. Then what about managerial levels? So in managerial levels, you can say that there are three levels in general, and those levels again you can subdivide. But in general, there are three managerial levels. One is top level, middle level, and last is low level. So in top level, all the CEO or president or the director, they the people who are there in administrative, they are belong to that top level or administrative level. Understood? Top level or administrative level, who run all these things, means they manage administrative things, they look after. They are the head to organize that organization or to run the whole organization. Then after that, so again, if you see this diagram, so you can see top level are at the top, and if you see the area, you can see that it is small. So small means by this triangle you can understood that here very less people will be there at the top level. This top CEO, director, president, what they do, they change management leadership. They decide what are the things, what are the main motto of their organization, how to execute the resources available. Okay, they teach their lower people. Okay, then after top level, the next level is middle level, or it is also known as executive level. Executive is the administrative level people, they give instruction to middle level, and in that middle level, suppose departmental head, sales manager, or different managers of different other uh, sections, they are in the middle level. They they take instruction from the top level, and they plan how to execute that. They check the, if there is any problem, they solve that. They make the team who will work and who will work to fulfill that specific work. Okay, then like a different talent, if there is a talent, they have to search. So all these things are done by the middle level. Then so in middle level, more people are there compared to top level. Then after middle level, there is low level. So low level, what they do, they actually do the things, they supervise, they operate. If you have machine, they operate the machine. If you have system, they run the system. Okay, they are the, you can say, first line contact with the customer. Okay, they actually do the all this. If suppose some machining work is needed, some other service, whatever the things your organization is provided, they do the actual things. So like store manager, day to day business dealing people, okay, they are the in your low level, and more numbers of people are there compared to middle level as well as top level. So these are the managerial levels. So next is function areas of business. So what are the function areas of business of a business of an organization? The functions areas you can say R&D, marketing, finance, production, and HR. These are the major functional areas of a business. R&D, research and development, marketing, then finance, then production, then HR, human resources. These are the main functional areas of a business. So R&D, research and development, what they do? They they look after new product design and development of that product. New, if there is a conceptualized design, there's those conceptualized design they convert it to the real design and they develop that. It is their work. Okay. Then marketing. Next is marketing. So what are their work? Marketing people, they plan and execute the concept. They decide the price of your product, price of your service, and they promote your the service you are providing, the product you are making. And again, they distribute the ideas. If you have new idea, they distribute to their team, their supporting team. So how they are getting the marketing team getting that ideas? Because they are doing the market research. By doing market research, by interacting with the customers, they know that what the customer demand, what they wish to have. Okay. So accordingly, they distribute that idea to another design team maybe or developer team who develop or design the ideas. Design ideas means that those ideas distributed by the marketing team, they execute that idea from the conceptualized design to real product. Okay. Then goods means what are the equipments needed, and services. And services is what are the services is demanding they provide. Okay. So planning and execute the function of marketing team is planning and executing of the conception, planning and executing the conception, pricing, promotion, and distribution of ideas, goods, and services to create exchanges that satisfy individual and organizational objectives. Okay. You can say they make a bond between customer and the organizing committee. They transfer the idea, transfer the feedback of their from their customer to the actual manufacturing or providing team. Okay. Next is finance. So from the name itself, you can know that the price, the money needed to complete, to execute new plan or to execute the existing plan, to control, to run those plans, and again to distribute your product or services to the customer, and after that the price you are getting after distributing that product or services, all those financial related things done by this finance department, like revenue, expenses, budget, financial records, and financial statement. We many organization having fixed revenue, they have fixed expenses or variable expenses. They need to make budget for the coming years. They need to keep their financial records intact to understood that where the financial more finance is required or where less finance is required. Also different financial statements they need to keep. These financial statement or financial record they need to maintain. Then production. After all those things, the production team will work. So what they do, they will actually run the work or run the machines or run the system. So production team they extraction and cultivation. Products are obtained from nature or grown using natural resources. So again, production their work can be divided in three ways: extraction and cultivation. Extraction and cultivation for those products which are obtained or which grow using natural resources. Then processing. Suppose always it is not possible that you are getting product from nature or they grow in nature. Okay, but sometimes you need to process. You suppose rubber if you can think that it rubber comes from a tree, some particular tree. So from that tree you have rubber, raw rubber, and you have to process, you have to send that rubber, that raw material through different processes, and accordingly they due to the due to those processes the form or shape or you can say the nature of that product has changed and improved. Changing means changing for the improvement, changing for the improvement to introduce or to produce a new product, that is under processing. Then comes manufacturing. In manufacturing means you have a raw material, and from that raw material using different machines, using different systems, you are making a new product, or you are giving a new shape to your raw material. No, that manufacturing means combines raw materials and processes goods into finished product. Like one example is the automobile sector. Automobile sector they brought new uh, parts, raw parts, and they assemble it. Sometimes, so though not directly manufacturing, it comes under you can say processing or assemble thing. Suppose in turning operations, turning manufacturing industry, they have a raw material. They uh, using those raw material, they using different machines, they combine their raw materials and they do some manufacturing process on that, that they make the new product. Okay, this is functional areas of business, part of production. Then next is HR, human resource. So what is their work? What is their function? HR people they work for a business or organization. They work for your organization, and they involves in planning and staffing. Staffing means in a group or to run some system, how many people are needed and what type of people are needed. What type of people means what knowledge they should have, what skills they should have. They decide, HR people decide, and accordingly they find those people by different advertising, by different interview. They decide who will work for that particular system which having some specific skills or specific knowledge. Okay, then they analyze the performance of that stuff, of that employee. Then compensation and benefits. So to motivate the employee, we organization need to keep special benefits and uh, some compensation. If there are some difficulties there, they need to compensate. Then employee relations, they keep a good relation with their employees. Means they make it, you can say, change, or you can say bond between organization managerial people to employee, so that the employee can get more benefit, employee can get motivated to run that system or organization. Okay. So these are the different functional areas of a business: R&D, marketing, finance, production, and HR. Okay. So I hope you people have understood this part. Now let's see. We are talking about different functions. We have seen different level, and in that business level, what are the people are there. So let's see. Uh, in top level, we have found that managers are there. So what is the function of the manager, or who are the managers? So managers are, it is not a any fixed definition. It is a basic definition, you can say. So manager is someone who coordinates and oversees the work of other people in order to accomplish organizational goals. So managers are someone who coordinates and observes the work done by the its subordinates. Why? Why they need to coordinate or observe to fulfill some organizational goals, to complete some organizational task. Okay, these are their managers, someone who coordinates and oversees the work of other people in order to accomplish organizational goals. So how many level of managers can we classify? We can classify managers in again in different level. Okay. So the pyramid structure to form management level. Because the top management managers are there, middle managers, first line managers, non then the remaining people are non-managerial employees. So their functional areas are R&D, marketing, finance, production, HR. So suppose these are HR part, these are marketing part, the finance part, this production part, then HR. So if you can see top level, or you can say top, all these managers, they are part of different functions. Okay. So in top manager level, R&D people are there, marketing people, finance people, production people, and HR people are there. The top manager. Okay. Then middle manager also, these different functional areas people are available. Same for first line managers and about those people who are non-managerial employees. Then lowest level of management, first line managers, they what their task, manage the work for manage the work of non-managerial employees who typically are involved with producing the organization's product or servicing the organization's customer. So first line managers, they manage the work of non-managerial employees who typically are involved with producing the organization product or seducing the sorry involved with producing the organization products or servicing the organization customers. They are often in their first line managers, they are often called as supervisor, shift manager, district manager, departmental manager, office manager, etc. They are in the lowest level management. Then in the middle level management, Middle managers are there. They manage work to first line managers. First line managers are there, like, so 1 minute please. Okay, so they are the lowest level managers, lowest level management, like supervisor, shift manager, district manager, department manager, etc. Then middle managers, they are often called as regional manager, project leader, store manager, division manager, right? Then in the top level, their task is, or upper level management, their task is, they are responsible for making organization wide decisions and establishing the plans and goals that affect the entire organization, that affect the entire organization. So they make the organization plan, organization decision, organization what is their goal, they take or they decide, and then also they establish their plan with the help of middle level people or lower level managerial people. Okay. So they are known as executive vice president, president, managing director, chief operating officer, chief chief executive officer, etc. Okay. So there comes under upper level management. So what is management? We have discussed. It's the same thing. Management involves coordinating and overseeing the work activities of others so that their activities are completed efficiently and effectively. So two important term is there: efficient and effective. They need to work efficiently and effectively, so that all the activities has been done efficiently as well as effectively. Or management is the art of getting work done through others. So it was discussed. So two important: efficient and effective. Efficiency and effectiveness, as I already told, these are two important words for a management: efficiency and effectiveness. So what is the difference, or you can say what is efficiency and effectiveness? Efficiency is getting the most output from the least amount of inputs. Means optimized, you can say optimized activities of your resources, optimized utilization of your resources to get highest outputs, to get house most outputs. That is efficiency. Getting the most output from the least amount of inputs, like is uh, we will using at least inputs to get most effective output. These are called, you can say, efficiency. Doing the things right, whatever the things you need to do, you should do in right way, in scientific way. Okay. It concerns with ways of getting things done, it concerns with means of getting things done, whatever the way you need to complete the thing. Then effectiveness: do those work activities that will help the organization reach its goals. That is effectiveness. Do those work activities that will help the organization reach its goals. Means doing the right things. Check the differences. In efficiency, we have doing things right. In effectiveness, we have doing the right things. Means whatever you will do, you should do it correctly, right way. And in effectiveness, you will do only the right things. In effectiveness, they are concerned only the result, only the end, okay, to achieve a organizational goal. These are comes under effectiveness. Then again, efficiency is getting work done with minimum effort, minimum expenses, minimum waste. If you more elaborate it, you will find that efficiency is getting work done with a minimum effort, Minimum expenses, minimum waste. So they use different resources like people, money, raw materials wisely and cost effectively. Wisely and cost effectively. If you use your resources wisely and more optimized way, more cost effective way, then you need to use least inputs, and if you can use that, you will get most output. So this comes under efficiency. Then in effectiveness, accomplish tasks that help fulfill organizational objectives. Effectiveness is accomplish tasks that help to fulfill organizational objectives. Make the right decision and successfully carry them out to accomplish the organization goal. This comes under effectiveness. Okay. So the same thing explained in a flowchart. Efficiency means means the ways, right? Resource uses, whatever the resources you have, most possible way, having low waste of resources, right? Having optimized uses of your resources. Okay. So then effectiveness, they check the end goals. What are the goals? How much attainment you are getting of your goals, how much close to your goals. High attainment of your organizational goals. So all both these will work for your management, for your organization. Low resources, low resource waste means high efficiency. High goal attainment means high effectiveness. So they work, this efficiency and effectiveness will work for low resource waste to get high efficiency, and high goal attainment to get high effectiveness of the system of the organization. Okay. So these are the management functions. So in that we have management functions. Management, there are managers are there for different to accomplish different functions like to plan, to organize, control, to lead. So it is written planning, organizing, controlling, and leading. And all this will be done by different managers. Okay. So this in the next class will in detail we will discuss about this planning, organizing, controlling, and leading. Okay. So today up to this, if any student having any question, any doubt, you can ask.